pulled up my pattern for week 5, and first step is going to be to take our pinwheels, and we're going to make 2 rows with 4 pinwheels in them, and then we're going to make 2 rows with 4 pinwheels and the 2 butterfly blocks. I'm going to grab my pinwheels from week 2, and now I'm going to just play with them to see what order I want them in for the 4 rows that we're going to be making. We've got a total of 16 here, so you can play with yours and just lay them out however you like. There's no set pattern for this. And again, as per our pattern, I'm going to grab my 4 butterfly blocks, and they're going to go on the ends of 2 of our pinwheel rows, like so. Now I'm going to take these over to the sewing machine, and using a scant 1/4 inch, I'm going to sew together this row, then I'll sew together this row, then our row with the butterfly blocks, and then our second row with the butterfly blocks. Now that we've sewn together our 4 rows, we're going to bring them over to the ironing board and give them a nice pressing before we move on to the next step. So we're going to take all of our B rectangles, and we're going to make 4 rows with 6 pieces each. Again, just play with your pieces because there is no set way to place them. It's up to you. Whatever you find most pleasing is how to do them. So let's play. Now we will take this to the machine. We are going to sew this on the short side, and again use a scant 1/4 inch seam, and we're just going to sew all of our rows together. Now that we've sewn the 4 rows of rectangles, on 2 of the rows we're going to take our E pieces, and we're going to sew an E piece on the end of 2 of the rows. Grab your 2 M strips and your 2 N strips. You are going to sew the 2 M strips onto the left and right side of your star block. Press, and then sew an N strip to the top and an N strip to the bottom of your block, and then press again. Sew a pinwheel border to the top, and sew a pinwheel border to the bottom, and then press. Sew a pinwheel border with butterfly blocks to the left and right side, and press. Now you will sew an O border strip to the left and right side, and then press. Now you will sew a P border strip to the top and bottom, and then press. Now sew a pieced border strip to the top and bottom, and then press. Now you will sew the pieced border strip with the squares on the 2 ends on the left side and on the right side of your quilt, and then press. Now you will sew an O border strip to the left and right side, and then press. And finally, sew an R strip to the top and an R strip to the bottom, and then press. And there you have it. Our Spring Flowers Mystery Quilt Along is complete. It should measure up at approximately 37 by 37 inches square. Thanks again for joining this Mystery Quilt Along. If you'd like to receive information on our upcoming quilt alongs, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell to find out when new programs become available. Thanks again.